we see this guy, he's with celebrities, he's looking good, what's he doing for a living? Let these people know, man, what you do.
Well, you know what, you can look good if you broke, you can look good if you filthy rich, I don't think money defines how you look, it's really how you define yourself. But I'm out here in these streets every day, trying to motivate people, trying to encourage them to do better with their lives, and that they should help their fellow brother.
You got a lot on your resume, man. A lot of what you're doing for the community. A lot.
Matter of fact, we're doing a food drive for the homeless tomorrow with Sonny over
KLMU.
on San Pedro. So if you ain't doing nothing,
San Pedro what?
I can't think of across street right now.
Is it downtown LA or is it
downtown LA? Right by Skid Row. You know where the bus station
yes, sir.
is?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Everybody
right
got to
in
know
there.
that's that.
And if you out there, you're hungry,
What
you need
time?
something to eat. I think it starts at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Also, I'll be shooting a trailer for my book tomorrow at Universal City Walk. So if you up there, stop by, holler at your boy, get a book. All y'all out there, go get a book.
Hold up, what time tomorrow? You're gonna be out at Universal tomorrow.
I'm be at Universal at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock tomorrow. That's Saturday tomorrow.
Wait a minute, hold up, I'm lost there. No, at Universal at 9 o'clock.
In the morning?
In the morning.
Tomorrow.
Right.
June the 7th, Saturday morning at Universal. Is that City Walk?
Yeah, Universal City Walk.
And y'all know where that's at, because y'all been watching that Lil Wayne, Chris Brown video. We're there at Universal City Walk, that place. Go there tomorrow from 9 a.m. till, how long you gonna be there for?
I'm gonna be there about an hour and a half. I ain't gonna be there that long. I'm going out there ready to shoot. But if, somebody out there, some of my people out there, holler at me.
Yeah, if you really want to meet the real cat,
get it in.
if you really want to meet the real Rick Ross, come on, in Hollywood, please go, because it's not going to be the big guy. And I'm not dissing that dude, but this is the homie right here. My people know him, we all know him. This is our people. So, please be there tomorrow. The real Rick Ross in the house, Freeway Rick. I want to talk a little bit about that documentary that I saw. It's supposed to be coming out.
Absolutely.
About the documentary, who's in it? Are you in it? Is it actors, narrators?
I'm the star. No actors. Everybody is real. All the homies.
So
back in the day.
How far are you going back?
Well, we went back pretty far. Definitely past the beginning of the dope game.
Right.
We tried to capture some image and stuff of what it was like living in LA in the '80s to give people a chance to experience that without having to go out and do it themselves.
Okay, well, so the book is called The Untold Autobiography.
Freeway, Rick Ross, The Untold Autobiography.
And that comes out June 17th.
Yep, but you can get it early if you want it.
Now the documentary, which is coming out also, that we just talked about, June and July this year?
Documentary's coming out October
October.
the 4th or the 6th.
Okay, somewhere in October, the early part, we're looking for the documentary, and what's it called?
Cracking the System.
Cracking the System. Guys, is Rick Ross cracking the system, or just cracking the system?
No, just cracking the system.
Okay, remember that, you guys. Don't be looking for Rick Ross cracking the system. Just look for cracking the system, and that's where you're gonna get the goods.
Yeah, that should bring it up.
So,
I thought you were gonna
I know you gotta make a move in a minute. Okay, so I wrote a few more things down here I wanted to ask you about. And what other business things do you have going? I actually saw that you had a theater. Is that true?
At one time I did.
Okay, so you're trying to put this thing together for the kids.
Yep, that's when the government came in with my old supplier and set me up.
Oh, wow, so all that took place around that time.
Yep.
Because I saw that you were saying, hey, I got them to let me keep my theater, and then we were trying to do some other things. So I realized that that's when they pulled the BS.
Oh yeah, that's when they ran that entrapment down.
Thank God. Thank God you were able to understand what was going on.
Yeah, you definitely got to know what's going on. If you don't, people take you for a ride.
Because it seems like even though all the cash that you had, it just still seems like had you not understood what was going on, I don't want to point fingers at lawyers or attorneys, but I don't know, man. It just seemed like you wouldn't have got your justice, man, if you hadn't have been taking an active role in this whole process of them trying to bury you.
Well, you know what my attorney told me one day in the cell, we were sitting in the cell talking, and he said, man, anytime you want more of something for yourself than somebody else do, then you in trouble.
Did y'all hear that?
If I made sense.
Yeah. We're talking to hopefully a bunch of college students, so I saw you did an interview, I think it was at Harvard.
Oh no, that was Brown University.
Was that Brown?
Yeah,
That
that was
was
dope.
Yale.
That was dope.
It was super dope. I mean, we literally were all into it, and I think they got a good. You guys go check that one out because Rick gave up some real game on that one. Tell them where can they find that at?
You can go to my YouTube, Freeway Rick.
That's what I want you to do. I want you to, real quick, give them all the sites, all the YouTubes, everything right now, one at a time. We gotta do that. We gotta let them know where they can find you at all times. If they don't see you in person, they can get on that line and see you because you got some dope stuff online.
Yeah, I do. I got a lot of internet properties. As far as the book, you can go on rickrossbooks.com and pick it up. Also, you can hit me if you see me. You can get me on Twitter at Freeway Ricky, on Instagram Freeway Ricky, Facebook Freeway Ricky.
You're so down to earth.
Where else I'm at, man?
Everything, the websites, everything. The YouTube again. We tell them where that's at.
Man, I got about 70 internet properties.
Tell them where it's at. Where one can link to another. Just give them the main one if not be, because man, you got some heavy stuff online.
Yeah. You can just go online and hit me up at night at Rick Ross, and it'll pop up. So
okay.
I'm out there, and I'm gonna stay out there.
Right, for sure. I mean, like I was telling you offline, it's a testament. You are still out there, and you, to me, you are our Muhammad Ali. Without me going into detail, you are our Muhammad Ali.
Thank you. I don't know if I deserve all that, man.
Absolutely.
I went to Muhammad Ali's museum, man, and that thing, woo-wee. Man, Ali was a bad man.
Okay, well, May the 3rd, that makes you a tourist, right?
No, you know what? I done told Wikipedia to straighten it out, man, 1,000 times.
When's your birthday? When's the correct date?
My birthday is 1/26/60.
Your Cap?
No, Aquarius.
Aquarius. 1/21/60? 26.
No, 26. 1/26/60.
1/26/60.
Yep.
Okay.
Aquarius.
Okay, Aquarius. Because they got you down as a Taurus to make it seem like, a Taurus.
The bull.
But people don't know, Aquarius is about their paper.
Well, I like that Aquarius because they're about being smart and getting their paper.
Yes, sir. That water gonna make it flow. So
wash it down.
You mentioned a celebrity earlier. We don't really like to name drop. It is what it is. But why don't you let everybody know, man, when you got out, because of all of the stigma around you and everything, where are some of the places you've been? Who are some of the people you've met? Without getting into too much detail.
Oh man, I've been.
Give me some names. Come on, let us know who Rick
Ross.
Let us know who Rick Ross that ran into that we normally wouldn't have thought he would have run into.
Floyd Mayweather picked me up from the halfway house.
That was sweet.
Amari Stoudemire came up to San Diego when I was still in the halfway house, and a stretch Hummer took me out for lunch. I don't know who else, man.
Well, tell me this.
Dr. Dre,
right?
DJ Quick.
Well, of course. You gotta pay homage. They had to pay homage.
Sir Jinx came up to Slauson Swap Meet yesterday and hung out with his boy.
Yesterday?
Yeah, Sir Jinx.
So
Shout out to
you were
Sir
up
Jinx.
there, so while you were up there at the Western Slauson Swap Meet, in the hood, Sir Jinx was hanging out there with you.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Without a doubt.
So, down in Hollywood, because obviously you had to be down in Hollywood. You've been down there, right? Since all of this broke and you know.
Many times.
Okay, so what's it like, man, being down there with these people?
Man,
you know, these meetings and talking about, you know, you and what they see and what's up, man? Give us a little insight, man.
Well,
If you're a celebrity, let's get that straight.
I haven't spoke to him in a long time, and I noticed that a bunch of the stuff they say is BS.
Right.
So I prefer not to talk to him, and definitely not really want to promote.
What is it that they want from you? What do they want? Because obviously you're a businessman. You're smart.
Well, most of them want my story.
Right.
You know, they want my story for many different reasons. You know, they may have a friend that's an actor. So,
this is huge. Your story's huge.
They want their friend to play my role. I mean, just different
This is
things.
almost like the American Gangster. Like you had the tour. We heard talk about that because I know you got to go. But like this is some Frank Lucas type stuff, man. You know, dude was using them to get work, I guess, from the story. But you know, in a sense, they used you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
They did. They
That's
used
the
not
story.
just me, but our whole country.
Of course.
I mean, every
They
black
tried
man.
to put it on you. You know, make it
Every
seem like
black
it was
man
you.
in this country. You know, right now we got 600,000
Right.
black men in prison for non-violent offenses. India, which is 3 times the size of America,
Preach on it.
only has 860-some thousand Twitter followers.
Wow.
So,
With a country 3 times the size of us.
yeah, with a country that's 3 times the size of us, only have 300,000 people in prison total. And here in the U.S., we got 1.2 million or something like that in prison, or 2.2 million. I'm not sure the exact number.
What's the number on the brothers of that?
The brothers
number?
is 600,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean it's crazy. And then you look at the minimum mandatory laws with
Yes.
the difference between crack cocaine
Yes.
and powder cocaine.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Did that help you? Because they didn't actually catch you with anything, did they?
No, they got
Right.
me what they call a ghost though.
What the hell is that? I'm sorry. What is? What is
Ghost, you ain't gonna see it.
Oh, so conspiracy.
That's what they tell the judge. You ain't gonna see it.
Hold on. So we talking about conspiracy because if you ain't got none on the brother, what's left?
Well, you
Right?
Yeah, you're right. That's
So
the way
it's
I thought it was
conspiracy.
too.
So it was conspiracy.
Until they bring that ghost dope in the courtroom and show it to the judge, and the judge say, "Oh, I see it." Nobody else did.
Was it crack or was it powder though?
Nobody could see it.
Man, do y'all hear this?
That's what they got us going through. So, you know, if y'all out there, you know what I'm saying, you out there in them streets, one
Talk to
time
'em.
roll up on you, he might go to court and lie and say even though you didn't have it, that he saw you with it.
So real quick going back. So 87, right, by the freeway. That's Figueroa, right?
Flower in between Flower and Figueroa.
Correct. So you got Figueroa right there off of Manchester where you can get on the freeway. You guys were a block or 2 down, right over there by that freeway.
You know, we stay right next to the freeway, man. We was, you know, you could walk out our gate and be right on the side of the freeway. Literally.
You know that that was the hood. That was the hood.
It was, but you know, our little section of town, we kind of like policed it for ourselves, and
Right.
it was a pretty nice area. I mean, a lot of the things that went on.
Right.
I mean, just a few blocks away on Figueroa,
Yes.
you know, didn't go on in our neighborhood.
I can attest to that. Growing up right now. People don't know LA is a big place, but it's small. And we definitely heard about Freeway. We knew people who knew Freeway, and it was all good. All good.
Yeah, LA is cool. You know, you just have to know your way around. You know, and know how to treat people, and if you do, everything's good.
Real quick, I want to talk to you about the law because it just, you're an intelligent guy, obviously, but I admire the fact that you understood the law. Since you didn't read or write early on, and when you started understanding it, how did you get it? What, you know what I'm saying? What was it about it that made you get it? Because the law is complicated, but at the same time, it's common sense. So what inspired you to get into that and help yourself, understand this?
Having a life sentence without the possibility of parole.
Is that what you got originally?
That's what I had. So it woke me up and let me know that I should put down all the games and all the play and strictly concentrate on something that can move me over.
And so by reading that, it just common sense to you that, hey, this ain't right, what's happening to me, and I'm going to speak on it. Because there's a lot of brothers in jail that don't even understand their rights, man. You You know?
Yeah, and it's sad that you know, you see grown men going to prison at 45 and 50 years old and they still playing games as if they was 9 and 10.
I have no idea. Right, cool. Now, you did have something we were talking about earlier about some tours. It was called the American Gangster Tour. What was that about, real quick? And what's up with that?
It was some brothers that was trying to help develop artists,
like
but
down
you
this
know,
hallway. I
the
don't know
record
exactly
label was
which
no
one.
longer developed.
Okay.
So he felt that he could put on a tour and
Musical acts.
a musical act
It was going to be called
do well.
American Gangster. The American Gangster Tour.
And do well. It was well receptive from the streets, but my PO, he didn't like the name that they chose.
What does he have to do with this? Why? I mean, why is he even? I mean, well, I mean, come on. Are you serious?
I didn't hear you say that again.
I said, what does he have to do with this? Did this guy come in and stop the show?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, where the bathroom at?
Hold on, we had a tour.
Right out the door, you know, where we walk in there.
I know, oh boy,
I'm
no.
assuming it was your label, right?
It was.
It is your label, because that label is still popping, y'all.
It was. It is still my label.
It's still popping.
But
What artists is you here?
what happened is that when my PO would only let me go to certain cities, and then certain cities that they would build up with the police as if we were, you know, coming to shoot the town
That shit
up.
going crazy. So we
The
got a
promoter just felt that it was no longer feasible for him to continue down that road.
Were you guys able to do any shows?
I think they did like 3 shows.
Like where?
They did St. Louis, Chicago, and I think, no, St. Louis, Detroit, and Toledo.
So from city to city, you guys got to 3 different cities successfully.
Well, I never got out because my PO didn't let me roll.
But the guys, the tour itself,
Yeah,
was
they
successful.
got out. You know, they hit a couple cities. I think it was gonna be like 30 cities. You know, I really was trying to get down with them because, you know, it was a payday. So, you
Of
know,
course, I mean,
in this economy, I'm always looking for a payday.
it's your business. You were running a business. And everybody was coming out. There wasn't no violence. I thought that was cool, man. So what did they say? You can't do it for what reason? Because of the name or?
Yeah, he didn't say it because of the name. I mean, the name definitely played a part, but you know, my reputation played a bigger part than the name.
That's crazy, dude, because I understand all of that, but what is it on paper? What is it that you legally can say that you have to stop me from making money besides I kicked your ass when I fought you?
Well, you know, with POs, they don't have to answer no
Well, that's
questions.
supposed to cuss, but I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, the POs, they don't have to answer any questions to anybody.
Well, how long is this going for?
I have 2 more years.
Okay. Are you able to travel? Do you have a passport?
Yeah, I'm on my way right now to Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going down for the Tupac Foundation.
That's nice down there, ain't it?
And, you know, we're going to get it in down there. We're going to turn up in Atlanta.
Hey, y'all better show this brother some respect when you get there, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, them Georgia Peaches, they know how to do it.
Hey, don't you like that street that just runs in a circle? Peachtree. Real quick, if you don't mind, obviously you were already going through it at that point, but those cats down there, did you ever meet any of them or know of them any kind of way? The BMF cats?
No, I didn't know him at first, but, you know, Meech, when he failed, he started writing me letters and
Did he?
stuff like that, asking me, you know, how he should handle his case and what I thought about this and what I thought about that. And we talked even when I got on the street until my PO and the judge
Don't tell me they got involved in that too.
ordered me not to take any more calls from prison.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So even if your little brother's in prison or your auntie's in prison, you can't take the call.
Well, it could be a violation.
What?
Yeah, it could be a violation.
Whatever. This is retarded. We got Freeway Rick Ross in the house. If y'all don't know who he is, you better ask somebody. And he's giving us some game. He's here blessing us with some time. I'm trying to get every question in I can.
Yeah, we run out of time though. It's already 11 o'clock, y'all.
So
I'm gonna have to check out.
we got Shady Doe in the house though. That's one of Rick's
Yeah,
artists.
Shady gonna continue for me. Take this thing over.
Tell him what it is real quick.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, he gonna get it in. I gotta make another run. Y'all know that the autobiography just dropped, and they want me to come over to the J spot right now
The J spot.
and sign some autographs and get it in.
Yes, sir.
KK and D wanted me to come out to their show tonight.